If you've taken an MSF course, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation course, and you were told you should use 4 fingers to brake, that's the right way to do it, that's the only way to do it, that's how riders do it, you were lied to. That's not true at all. In fact, not just in the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, but also other curricula up in Canada, in the UK, in New Zealand, in Australia, it's a really common thing to have instructors emphasize that you should use 4 fingers to brake. Now, to be clear, I'm not telling you that braking with 4 fingers is wrong. What I'm saying is teaching somebody that 4 fingers is the only way or the correct way to brake is wrong. In 1981, there was a study done. It's most commonly known as the Hurt study, but also it was officially called the Motorcycle Accident Cause Factors and Identifications of Countermeasures. MSF went back and revised their curricula, the motorcycle rider course, to call it the Motorcycle Rider Course, Riding and Street Skills. That was the course I was certified when I first became an instructor. Even after all of that research, after that very famous study, there was nothing added to the curricula to talk about the number of fingers needed for braking. It's not there. It's not in the instructor manual, it's not in the student book, it's not in the range cards. If we leave the conventional motorcycle training world and we look at things like motorcycle accident and litigation, is there anything within the legal documents where there's a reference to it? But again, nothing. If I look at riders and instructors that are not traditional, maybe somebody like Andy Abbott, who wrote the book for performance riding techniques for racers, right? He's looking at high performance, or you look at Nick Einich or Reg Pridmore. These guys are primarily track riders, and they're all telling you 2 fingers. Lee Parks is one of the exceptions. In his book, in his curricula, he mentions fingers. His reference is going back and saying, if you have a Harley from 1999 or older, you might need more than 4 fingers. And I did find some instructions from 1965, Freedom of the Road, and I read through this book line by line, and even in the 60s, they weren't talking about how many fingers to use. The last stage was to go, let's just call the guy who wrote the curriculum. So I reached out to Dr. Ray Oakes at the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. When I asked Ray, and I said, Ray, does the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, does MSF teach 4-finger braking? His answer was simple: no.